What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Butthole Coin. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. My last video, my only video that I made on Butthole Coin was Butthole Coin. It's about to get explosive, and that was on January 3rd. That was, about 3 days ago, or about 2 days ago. I don't know. It is January 6th now, but it's the very, very beginning hours of the day. I remember that the time that I made that video was one of these two candles here, and the call was that we were about to see a nice move up, right? And a nice move up we got. A lot of you have been asking me over the past day now what my thoughts are. Is Butthole Coin done moving up? Is it at its all-time high? Will it go higher? Those are all good questions to ask, and I think it's good to consider. A lot of people, what they look at is the price, but you should also consider the market cap. We're at 9.7 cents, but what's the market cap? And if I remember, it should be 97 million, because I think the way they did it, because it's one of those AI coins, right? I think the way they did it was they made it easy. Yeah, 97 million. The price, 9.7 cents, is 97 million. So 10 cents is 100 million. A dollar, right? It goes off by that. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. That makes it easy to understand, easy to estimate. So being at your high here at 13.4 cents, you went a little bit, you went to $134 million in market cap valuation, but you sold off rather quickly, didn't you? Let's look at this on a 15-minute basis and just see what was your kind of average here. If we drew a line of best fit, what makes the most sense in this area, right? Would it be here? Maybe. And hey, that's right around 100 million right there, yeah. Would it be here? Maybe. That's around like 116 million, so not as much sense, but I think you're finding resistance around $100 million, and you're not really rejecting it, right? I mean, at least not yet. It's still too premature to say. I was prepared to say that I think you moved down, and I even told some people that I would take profits right now if I was in Butthole Coin, and I don't think there's anything wrong with taking profits here. After all, from a relative high to low, you're at your 1618, you hit your golden extension, but you might move higher, man. Going from your 1618 to finding support on the 1414, I mean, I think if you were to move down, you would have done it already, but it's still early. It's still early. By the time you watch this video, if it's the 6th right now. If we're like at the end of the day of today, of January 6th, if we're at the end of the day today and this coin's down here, then what I'm about to say is wrong. But if you're above here, or even if you're just still in this zone by the end of today, then what I'm about to say is right. You might be moving up to 35 cents, man. You're at $100 million now, essentially. You're basically there right now. You might be moving up to 350 million. What stops you at that point really from moving up to higher targets? You could see like 62 cents. You're at 10 cents now. I think Butthole Coin has higher to go, and the volume is very suggestive of that, to be completely fair. Actually, the volume might be telling a story in itself. I think all those targets, I think it gets there, but this is my final answer, man. I'm all over the place. I know I am, but you've dealt with the headache. Everything I've said is true. It's going to happen. I promise you. All that stuff's going to happen, and in time it will happen. But noticing this now, let me tell you what I think. From a high to a low, you're at your 1618. Your volume is nice. It is nice, but you got a lot of volume up here, and you didn't really do anything with it. It was the same move as you saw throughout all this. So I think there's a lot of selling that took place up here, a lot of calculated selling that took place here. The second most volume you ever saw was on this very neutral-looking candle, okay? 15% in a 4-hour period right here on this candle here. The next one was 3.6%, and that was the most volume you'd ever seen in this thing's life. I don't think so. I think you probably sold off at the golden extension, the 1618 golden ratio there. You'll probably pull back. You could hold 6.66 cents, which would be $66.6 million. It's kind of an ominous number, but sometimes that happens just for those psychological reasons, whatever. It's very common as well to go from the 1618 all the way down to the 100 or even the 886. Being this deep in this kind of zone, I think there is a suitable expectation to go down to 6.66 cents, but also at the worst case scenario, probably 3.5 cents, if not 4.2 cents. You're at 10 cents now. So my guess, my assumption would be, if I had to conclude it all, is that if you hold Butthole Coin, you don't want to sell here, cool. In time, you probably will get 35 cents, 62 cents, and beyond. You'll probably go right up through the sphincter. But if you hold it, you need to be prepared for a pullback, because likely you do get a pullback here. And we'll look at the RSI just to confirm that and see if that says anything. Maybe I'll eat those words. If you're looking to buy Butthole Coin, I wouldn't buy it here. Even if it moves up from here, even if it does all this and goes all the way up here, cool, you missed the boat, whatever. But the risk of it dropping right now, being at 10 cents and potentially dropping all the way to 6 cents or even 3.5 cents, it's too great of a risk for the amount of growth or the lack of growth that it would have afterwards. It's still phenomenal growth, but not for the implied risk that's there. Let's look at the RSI and then wrap this bad boy up, okay? Perfect. Perfect. Exactly what I was expecting. When does this 4-hour candle come to an end? 34 minutes. 34 minutes, this 4-hour period comes to an end. So if in 34 minutes you're down 9%, if butthole you can't move up in the next 34 minutes, you will have confirmed bearish divergence here, which is at least good for a move down to here. And if you go down to here, I would suspect you at least go to 6.6 cents. So if you're looking to buy butthole coin, and I'm looking to buy some butthole coin, I genuinely am, guys. I'm going to buy some butthole coin. I'm going to buy some at 6.6 cents, 6 cents. I'll buy some down here if it goes down here. And then if it bounces off of here and it gets back above 8.4 cents, I'll unload the truck and I'll just buy all right there. Because at the end of the day, from 8.4 cents, it's going to go all the way up to 35 cents and beyond. No doubt in my mind. And that's all I got for you. So again, to wrap it up, make it real clear, looking like you're going to go down a little bit here. I do believe butthole coin goes to 6.6 cents or lower from here. It's not a good time to buy, probably a decent time to sell. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But we did call this move up pretty damn accurately. I'm going to call the top pretty damn accurately too. I'm just saying. And it's not hard to do whenever you have the relative fibs here from a high to a low. Look it up. What's the golden ratio? You don't have to know anything about technical analysis or fibs. Just look up what's the golden ratio. Look it up. Look it up. Read a little bit and tell me if that doesn't provide significance for you enough to make you want to sell. Golden ratio 1618. You're right there now. Okay, off of this move, off of your only move, really, your significant high to low. Tell me if you read right now. Go Google it. Ask Grok. Ask ChatGPT to give you a detailed story about what the golden ratio is, and tell me if that doesn't make you want to sell here, right? At least to take some profits. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Watch you sell here, and then this thing goes a 10x tomorrow. You never know, right? This is crypto. Anything can happen at any given point in time, but I do think it's going to move down at least to 0.0666 or lower. At the lowest, 3.5 cents is what I would think. And then from there, 35 to 62 cents. That's all I got. I've been repeating myself for the last 5 minutes, so I'm going to end it there. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.